everybody. This is the astrology for the week of April 15th through the 21st. Now, I did pull an overall card. I'm gonna do that until I want to get a dry erase board type of thing, so I can put like all the transits and everything for the week, so you can have them to write in a calendar or whatever you want to do. That's the idea, but for right now, this is resonating with me more, pulling out a card. So the card is retreat. Now I want to talk about it for a second. When I pulled out this card, I thought you're going to be spending a lot of time to yourself. I think it has to do with this whole month Jupiter is in retrograde. I don't know if I told you that last week. But people are being a little constricted or limited this week. So you may feel the need to be by yourself because you're not getting that community with other people like you usually do this month. Try not to, out of sadness, to spend any money just willy-nilly, you know, like to make yourself happy, or overindulging in spending habits and things like that. So be careful of that. It's just a reminder to be aware of how you're feeling this month, okay? Because it could cause you to do other things out of character. So we're going to talk about the 15th. On the 15th, the Mercury is going direct, which is beautiful. That means that communication will be a little bit easier. If you are looking to sign contracts, after the 15th will be a really good time to do that, okay? The 16th, we have the new moon in Aries. Now, the new moon being in Aries, try to slow down, okay, on the decisions that you make. Proceed with caution. Try to do things at a comfortable pace because you're going to feel like you just want to hurry up and get everything done towards the end of the month. Now towards the end of the month, okay? You're going to feel like because you can't come to conclusions quick enough that you may not be making the right decisions, or you may need to take a new turn in things. But remember to just proceed at a comfortable pace, okay? Yeah. So it's time for you to see things from a different light and a different perspective, okay? Remember where you are. Okay, try to stay stationed where you are, okay? Because you're going to feel, you're going to feel like you're out of union with things, and it's just for you to remember that you are, okay? Look at your intuition and remember to pay attention to how you're feeling inside, okay? So for the 17th, we have Chiron, I believe it's called, that's in Aries. Now, that Chiron, I hope I'm saying it correct, is about self-healing and awareness, okay? So your need for self-healing and doing things to make yourself feel better will definitely increase by the 17th or around the 17th, okay? So that's why I said be really careful about doing things willy-nilly, spending money willy-nilly, stuff like that. Okay, you're going to be trying to move forward because it just seems like things are taking a step back or you feel defeated. Okay, like I said, so be careful with that. So on the 18th through the end of the week, Saturn is in retrograde. Now, Saturn is the ruler of discipline, fears, and challenges. All right, so rules that you have made for yourself are going to seem like they're failing after that time, okay? Structures and groups and situations, relationships are going to change and feel really unnerving. It's going to seem like things that should be coming to you aren't really coming to you at this time, and this is a good time to face the actual reality of things. This may just be a bad time, or this could be how it's always going to be, okay? It's really just for you to see, pay attention to, or be aware of, right? So there it is. It's feeling like you're not getting any rewards, feeling like you're not getting what's owed to you, and feeling the need to separate from these things or break up. Feeling like within relationships, like you're a little distant from each other, okay? But this is just, it's a reminder to focus on foundations at this point, okay? It's not about wants and desires as much as it's about the foundations, okay? Like I said, Saturn is about challenges, and that's what you're facing this week, so just be aware of that. Now on the 20th, the sun goes into Taurus. That brings a little bit of light into the situation. Taurus is about manifestation, patience, possessiveness, practicality, stability, and being very stubborn. So you will be, it could go both ways, and that's why I see this. You have to make a decision on what direction you want to go in. This is a time for you to pay attention to what it is that you're trying to grow, okay? You can manifest anything with the sun going into Taurus. Now, this is a good time to utilize patience, because it's going to seem like at the beginning of the week everything's just against you and you just want to separate from everything, okay? And you want to retreat. You want to be by yourself. You don't want to have to deal with anything. You just feel like, you know what, if you're not going to act right, then I'm just going to leave, you know? That's the kind of energy that you're going to feel. And this is a good time to take a moment to choose wisely. It is in reverse. So it's about the choices that you're making, okay? So it's about stepping out of your head and how you feel trapped in the certain situation that you're in, and this energy and this feeling that nothing is going to work, and making the best choices for you, okay? For your own stability, being more practical and not really going off of your emotions. I feel like because you're trapped in your head, your emotions can go wonky, okay? So with the Empress being in reverse here, that tells me that there is going to be a setback to growth. So be careful about that. You're also going to be focused on yourself, how you look, wanting to look better, maybe dressing better, doing makeup, hair, things like that. Because of all that you're going through, you're going to want to feel pumped up and better, okay? That's a heavy week, guys. So thank you for listening to the astrology. We're going to go into your readings now. Hello, this is the weekly reading for the element of air for April 15th through 21st. So we're going to start with Gemini. Spirit, what do you have for Gemini? What would you like them to know, be aware of, or pay attention to at this time of April 15th through 21st? Okay, Gemini. 3 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This comes up in every single reading I've done today, okay? It's in the energy for that week. So 3 of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands, Death in reverse. 2 bottom cards are the 4 of Swords and the 2 of Wands. Okay, guys. Overall energy. You may feel like you're in a rest. You're not coming up with ideas as quickly as you usually do. Delays in starting projects, aspects of your life. You feel like there may be a setback. You're in a rest this week, okay? Usually when the 4 of Swords comes up, it's time for you to have a rest. It's time for you to take a moment to... I feel like reevaluate your position. Why something isn't growing, what needs to change, but also being comfortable in this spot of non-action. Okay, I'm going to move these over a little bit. So the beginning of the week, or in this week, the Three of Wands. Now, this Three of Wands tells me that you have put in a lot of work and thought in things that you want to do. Okay? I feel like you're reevaluating your stance in a lot of situations, healing from separating from a relationship, healing a relationship with a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius possibly. But I feel like now you're in a position where you're waiting for things to happen. You see that things are getting better, and you're learning how to learn from mistakes, experiences, because you want to get better. You want stability. You want for things to change for the better. So get in where you fit in is what I hear. So you're waiting for little opportunities for you to learn and progress slowly. Why? Because you want something that's going to last. You want something that's going to be forever. Something that is stable and something that is worth investing your time and energy into. I feel as though you feel confident right now. If you're dealing with a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, they also feel confident. They make you feel good. You like to be around them, and that's the reason why you're keeping them around. You're starting to learn how to integrate them into your life and how to deal with them better. I feel like there are going to be moments where you want to go back to how you felt before. Think about the hurt, the separation, the problems that you were having. But again, it's about enjoying the pause, enjoying the rest, the non-movement, the idea that you have to keep everything going, that you have to implement these things into a situation. I feel like you're learning how to do that. But I also feel like you're realizing that you're unable to move on from the idea of this Ten of Pentacles, because this is what you want, this is what you desire, something stable. But the thing is, that comes with hard work and dedication, and you are taking a new route to make sure that you get there. You are definitely going within and using more inner knowledge about what you're doing, which is why I feel like you're watching everything unfold instead of acting. You know, like how to act, instead of using your own brain power to do everything that you think is right. Or even if you are like the master of this whole ordeal, you're learning how to work with others to get to your particular goal. And you're learning, and there's different lessons that you're going to learn. You're going to feel, I still feel like you think you may know the best way, but that's the hard way. Doing everything what you want to do. I feel like also your ego is making it very hard to step back, but you're learning how to master and deal with that by going within. It's like instead of focusing on others, you're now focusing on yourself and how you play a role in this particular situation. Less action this week from you, though. Okay. So I am going to pull a oracle card for an intuitive read for you, Geminis. Let's see, this week. Spirit, this week, what do you have for Geminis? Spirit, Geminis this week. Look at that. You have rest, which definitely is corresponding with the Four of Swords. Okay, so I'm hearing to rest, enjoy the moments this week, enjoy the lessons. Don't react so quickly. Try to see the bright side in all of the situations, even when it gets hard. This may be a good time to learn how to tune certain things out. Everything doesn't need an explanation. Everything doesn't need to have a storybook attached to it, okay? That's mostly what I'm getting with this card, okay? I'm also getting that you feel as though you have to from time to time, and this week is going to teach you that you don't have to react, to explain, to, yeah, just those things is what I'm hearing, okay? All right. So next we have Libra. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for Libra for April 15th through 21st? What would you like them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of this week of April 15th through 21st? King of Wands, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Cups in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Overall energy, excuse me, I'm trying to drink water, but for some reason my throat is just so dry. Sorry guys, I hope I got it all out. Overall energy, you have the Three of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Now, this overall energy, Libra, is telling me that, interesting, I'm hearing that you've waited long enough. I'm not sure what. I feel like you have set yourself up in a position where it wasn't ideal for you. And now you're getting yourself together. You're learning your lessons. You're seeing what needs to be done. And you're going a different route towards stability and towards what's actually best, and not just about your feeling. Okay? Okay. You have the King of Wands. There may be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius around you. They're being extremely supportive of you or trying to take control of your life because you need some help. That's what I'm getting from this, okay? They're trying to guide you down a better path. I do feel like you're okay with that. If you're dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, I would be aware of that person. I don't think that they have the best intentions for you right now. That's what I'm gonna say. So, especially if it has to do with work, they may be undermining you, so be careful of that. I feel like they're coming off as a friend, or that they're doing something for the good of you, but they're not. So pay attention to that. Now, I do feel like you are getting assistance, and I feel like it's taking you down a good road. I I do feel as though you weren't very cooperative with it in the past, and still you may not be cooperative with it, but you know that you need to do it for the betterment of yourself in order to feel more secure. I do feel like as the week progresses, you will feel a little better about it, but at the beginning, you kind of feel like someone is trying to take over you. You see that they have good intentions, but you're just not in it right now, okay? You don't like that imbalance. You don't like that feeling of someone feeling like you don't have it under control. But soon you're going to realize that you need to follow that, okay? Because the work that you were doing on your own wasn't working. So now there's like some assistance coming in to help you to learn. This could also be that life just happens and then you start to learn better steps to take. Now, as far as career goes, you're going to learn how to work better. I feel like you were going in two different directions. There's one direction that's going to take you where you need to go, you know, like towards stability, but it involves a lot of hard work and you feel like it's not going to pay off to do it that way, but that's the best way to go. And there's another route where you were in control, maybe starting your own business or something. You may be having issues. You had good intentions, but it just doesn't fit with you. But I don't feel like you're going to let that go. I just feel like you're revamping it and making it easier to live by. Okay. So this person is coming in to help you. I do feel like someone is helping you. And I also see that you weren't seeing correctly. You were seeing the things that you wanted to see, sort of still nurturing your dream, but that didn't work. It left you with worry, anxiety, because it was an imbalance with you being safe and secure and independent financially, okay? So you're gonna have to learn how to take a rest, okay, from things that don't work, things that aren't in balance, and figure out how to get imbalanced. I do feel like you think that it's not going to work because it doesn't work immediately, but I feel like, I'm going to pull another card. Yeah, I feel like it's going to take some time to get back to where you were, especially with this Six of Cups coming up. Okay, it's going to take some time to return to being secure within yourself, okay? So I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Let's see what your intuitive message will be, Libra, for this week. Boundaries. Interesting. I need to focus on this one for a second. Okay. So boundaries being your card, I see that you have the universe in your hand like this young lady does. Okay. You have the opportunity to have whatever you want. In your mind, there's endless possibilities in the world, which is great that you feel that way. However, you have to create reality as well. Reality has to be integrated into your dreams. You cannot live life on faith alone. I know that's weird to hear, but that's the way that it's coming out to me. It's almost like you're letting your dreams guide you with these infinite possibilities, but what's happening around you is there is no structure. So you have nothing to stand on. Okay? But you keep yourself in your mind focused on your dreams, but you're forgetting about your foundations. Okay? So you have to learn how to create boundaries within yourself, between your dreams and reality, you know, like creating that balance, creating that harmony between the two opposites. Okay. So last but not least, we have Aquarius. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for Aquarius for April 15th through 21st? What would you like them to know, be aware of, or pay attention to for April? Ooh, you got a lot of cards want to come out, Aquarius. Aquarius, April 15th through 21st. The Star, which is your card. The Six of Cups, Knight of Swords, Two of Wands, Eight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Swords and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Okay, overall energy. Let's see. I heard you're picking up things that you're dropping. There are things that you're missing, that you're not perceiving, because you're being cold or distant to save yourself. Reasoning, you feel like this is the right thing to do in your mind, okay? And I feel like you're content there, which is interesting. It feels like you put yourself in a rest because you don't want to deal with something. It's like you're making yourself cold to kind of create a bubble around yourself. But you have reasoning for doing it. Like, this is how I save myself from getting hurt. This is how if I focus on this one particular dream or this one thing, that means I don't have to get a real job, or, you know, like I'm focused on my dreams, or I'm going to school, so that means that I shouldn't have to work, but you need money. You know, like it's something of that nature. Okay. I do want to say that your card came out for you, which is beautiful, the Star card, which means that you're pretty much in sync with yourself. This means that you have no excuses, Aquarius. This is what that means to me, okay? That there is hope, faith, you are healing a situation from the past or something that you have been dealing with, okay? You're revisiting something. You're revisiting an aspect emotionally that you need to deal with this week, okay? And then after you revisit it, it's on and popping, okay, with the Knight of Swords. So you're moving towards something. You see that there's something to move towards and heal here. There's something that I'm feeling like a lift of positivity. So it's like it goes from a 4 to a 9. You know, like you have some hope here. So you have an idea of how to heal things. It's very interesting because I feel like within this hope and faith that you have about a particular situation, you are coming up with different ideas in order to build this or in order to make it better. You have a lot of drive inside about what it is that you're attempting to balance, okay? I do see that you get in touch with reality. You start to think about your passions, your past, and how that is going to affect this healing process. And you start to walk away from the idea of just these ideas and not acting, and more into the acting spot. So what you're doing is going from these ideas and dreams and passions and drive that you have, and you're moving towards building something real. And I feel like you have something in front of you that is real, something that you need to deal with, like maybe getting a job, or maybe starting a relationship that is stable. But I do feel like you're going to be actively a participant in it. So you're moving forward to build something for yourself, to manifest something. There's an opportunity here that you're not going to allow to pass, okay? I feel like you may talk to a friend or someone from the past, and they're like, listen, you need to get it together. Okay, this could be a family member, this could be dealing with a child or a child, and you're realizing that you're going to have to walk away from your dreams, not forever, okay, but for a moment, to actually do something that is more stable for you, so you can do your dreams. Okay, right, okay. Right. So definitely with the Four of Cups here, this could go career wise or life purpose wise. This could also go relationship wise. I'm seeing both. The Lover's card did come out for you. Okay. And my spirit just said Gemini, so I need to throw that out to you. But I do see you seeing that there is something to hold on to here. I also feel like by holding on to ideas of something, you feel like it could easily slip out of your fingers. And now it's like you're getting yourself together enough to know that you need to walk into it. You need to move on from it. You need to grow up. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. And I feel like someone helps you get there. Ideas, a child. Maybe you look into your child's eyes and you realize, I really need to do this. And I got that fire under my butt and I'm going to do it. Right? So it's definitely something that you weren't really driven towards. Something that you had mixed emotions or passions about. Scattered energy. You may have been frustrated that things weren't working the way that you wanted. But I feel like you're going to direct that passion into more reasoning. Okay? What brings this together is the Lover's card, which I love. So it could be that in a relationship, you know that this is the person you want to be with. You mix together. You work together really well. You don't want to lose this person. You don't want to hold on to this idea or thought and not act upon it. And if this is a relationship, that is solely for that. If this is in your career or life purpose base, you are coming in sync with yourself. It's like this is the week that you buckle down and get shit together. Excuse my language. So with Sun being in Taurus at the end, that is about manifestation, right? Practicality. And you're putting that into action, which is beautiful. Remember? So with Saturn also going into retrograde at the end with the Sun in Taurus, it's basically telling you that everything that you thought was structured in your life is now changing, right? You don't see the rewards, you feel the delays, and it's time for you to face reality and move forward. Beautiful. I mean, it's that simple. That's what's happening here. Okay? So, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Aquarius, for this week. And let's see what we have for you. Relaxation. Ooh. Aquarius. You did have the Four of Swords here, okay? I'm hearing that you're not leaving your dreams behind, okay? You're not. But you need to move forward. The relaxation comes in because you need to be okay with life. It's time for you to be comfortable. It's time for you to actually have some sort of stability in your life, so then you can feel confident enough to move towards your next phase, okay? I feel like you have exhausted all these opportunities, all these dreams that you've had in the past. And it's time to start a new route, a new journey. You can't just ignore the truth, the facts. That's what I'm getting for you, okay? So, thank you so much for listening. I will see you all next week. I love you very much. Love and light. Bye-bye.